All right, let's have a look at question 4 from exercise 3.02. Here is the actual page, what it looks like. So the question asks you to use the number line to write down these numbers. So the way the number line works, and I'm going to redraw the number line so I can do it in my terms. So here's a number line, here's a 0 in the middle. What it's basically doing is saying this direction here, and it doesn't matter where you start, is what you call the more direction. This direction here, going backwards this way, doesn't matter where you start, is the less direction. And the first one, 4a, says use the number line to write down these numbers. Well, 4 less than 1. Well, let's say here is 1 here. Well, it's saying 4 less. Well, less is in this direction here. So 4 less would be counting back to the left 4. So in this case, it's going to be, I'll draw some numbers, draw some increments here if you like. So here's 1. Let's draw 4 less. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we end up at this point here. That's the point we end up. Where is that point? Well, that's going to be 1, 0. This is -1, -2, and this would be -3. So 4 less than 1 will be -3. All right, so that's how we do the first one. So the answer here, I'm going to write it in, is -3. So that's the answer for A. All right, I won't do them all for you, but I'll do some of them. So 8 more than -5. Let's do D. 8 more than, so we've done a less than, let's do more than -5. So here's -3, -4, -5. So this is -5 at this point. Here's -4, and it says 8 more than -5. So I'm going to draw actually a few more on this side as well now. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 0, of course, smack in the middle there. So we're going to go 8 more. Well, the more direction is this direction here. It's going off to the right. So we're going to go from the point, they said 8 more than -3. Sorry, 8 more than -5. Well, here's -5. We're going 8 more. So we must be counting from 5, 8 in the positive, 8 to the right. Notice we don't count -5 as being one of those. We start at -5, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to end up at 3. So the answer, 8 more than 5, you can either say +3, or you could just say 3. I'm going to say +3 because it's used positive numbers here on the number line. So that's how you think about that. All right, let's do just one more. Let's do question E. Here we go. Here's E, and it says 1 more than -2. 1 more than -2. Well, here is -2. There's my -2. And I'm going to go 1 more. Well, more is to the right. 1 more is going to be 1 space to the right, which leaves me arriving at -1. So the answer, the answer for E is then going to be 1 more than -2 is in fact negative, you can't see that, sorry, is in fact -1. And there's my answer for that one.